Hi friends, this video is about the recent gas leak in the LG Polymers plant situated in Vizag. Let us first see what happened on the day of gas leak. On the basis of media reports, leakage of hazardous gas styrene took place at 3:45 am on May 7th from a chemical factory owned by the South Korean company LG Polymers India Private Limited at RR Venkatapuram village in Visakhapatnam district. This has resulted in death of 11 persons and hospitalization of more than 100 people. More than 1000 persons were reported sick. There is also damage to environment and habitat. As per the local residents, when a thick cloud of toxic gas began coming out of the plant and enveloping the residential area, there were no attempts from the plant officials to alert people in the locality by way of sounding a siren. The factory currently engages 200 permanent employees and 300 contract workers, but there were only 20 workers at the time of the gas leak as per the witnesses in that area. The National Disaster Response Force NDRF team personnel at Visakhapatnam were deployed immediately to support the state government and local administration. The NDRF team carried out immediate evacuation of communities living in the immediate vicinity of the site. Now we will see what the rules say. The factory site in the midst of Venkatapuram is inhabited by 15,000 people. However, it is not the safest area to inhabit even in normal circumstances as the plant uses styrene, a flammable liquid. Styrene gas is a hazardous chemical as defined under Rule 2E read with entry 583 of Schedule 1 to the Manufacture, Storage and Import of Hazardous Chemical Rules 1989. Styrene monomer, which was being used at the manufacturing plant to produce expandable plastics, needs to be stored at a temperature below 20 degrees Celsius. The rules require on-site and off-site emergency plans to ensure prevention of damage. There appears to be failure to comply with the said rules and other statutory provisions. Okay, let us now see the reason for the gas leak. As much as 1,800 tons of styrene is said to have been in the storage tank of LG Polymers Visakhapatnam factory when the leakage happened. Due to the stagnation and changes in temperature, styrene could have resulted in auto-polymerization that could have caused vaporization. As per the Vizag district collector, a technical glitch in the refrigeration unit attached to the two styrene tanks at the chemical plant has caused this leak. Styrene monomer is normally in a liquid state and is safe below a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Because of the malfunctioning of the refrigeration unit, the chemical started gasifying. The technical glitch caused the temperature in the chemical storage tank to rise above the safety level of 20 degrees, leading to gasification and consequent evaporation of styrene. Okay, let us see what is the action taken on this gas leak so far. A 5-member committee has been nominated by the National Green Tribunal, that is NGT, and this committee will be visiting and inspecting the site to give its report. The report shall majorly contain the following: the sequence of events, causes of failure and persons and authorities responsible therefore, extent of damage to life and environment including water, soil, air, steps to be taken for compensation of victims and restitution of the damaged property and environment, remedial measures to prevent recurrence, any other incidental or allied issues found relevant. NGT has directed LG Polymers to deposit an initial amount of Rs 50 crore with the District Magistrate Visakhapatnam, which will abide by further orders of this tribunal. The amount is being fixed having regard to the financial worth of the company and the extent of damage caused. Here we need to see who this NGT is. NGT is a special tribunal to effectively handle the expeditious disposal of the cases pertaining to environmental issues. The tribunal's dedicated jurisdiction in environmental matters shall provide speedy environmental justice and help reduce the burden of litigation in the higher courts. They have now been directly involved in this Vizag gas leak case. Okay, let us now see what is this styrene. Styrene is a synthetic chemical which is a derivative of benzene. Styrene is a colorless oily liquid. This chemical is primarily used in the production of polystyrene plastics and resins. It is used in the manufacture of containers for foodstuff, packaging, synthetic marble, flooring, disposal, tableware and molded furniture. Now, we will see the impact of the styrene gas on humans. As per All India Institute for Medical Sciences Director Randeep Guleria, leakage of styrene is harmful to human beings but not universally fatal. As per him, it can cause harm to humans by inhalation, ingestion, ocular effect or skin contact. It causes irritation in throat and airways, which can lead to coughing, breathing difficulty and wheezing. Effect on skin is usually mild in the form of irritation, itching, etc. It can also cause irritation in eyes. Chances of long-term health impacts are less as it quickly metabolizes and leaves the system. The Union Home Ministry on May 7th has issued an advisory for the public about the things to be done and not to be done following an incident such as styrene gas leak. The advisory explains the properties of the leaked styrene compound, its impact, common symptoms among those exposed, first aid measures, precautions, do's and don'ts to be followed while this gas leak. The link to this advisory is given in the below description. Now we will see about the neutralizing chemical used for this styrene. To control the leak of this styrene gas, LG Polymers had on May 7th requested the central government for airlifting of 500 kg of a chemical called para-tertiary butyl catechol, that is PTBC, a neutralizing agent from Vapi to Visakhapatnam, which will be useful in avoiding any further unforeseen reaction due to the leakage of styrene gas. This neutralizing agent is only manufactured in Gujarat's Vapi. On receipt of this request from LG Polymers, the issue was taken up by the central government and the neutralizing chemical was dispatched to Vizag via Air India cargo flight. PTBC is an antidote chemical. Antidote chemical is an agent that counteracts a poison. It interacts with the poison and changes its chemical nature to form a harmless substance. Now, let us see about this company LG Polymers India Private Limited. The company is owned by LG Chemical Limited, a South Korean company which is an affiliate of LG Corporation, the electronics to services giant. LG Polymers India, earlier known as Hindustan Polymers, was established in 1961 and manufactured polystyrene and its copolymers, which is used to make plastic products. The factory building occupies 214 acres and there were no houses in that area at that time. It was merged with McDowell and Co. Limited of the United Breweries Group in 1978. In 1997, LG Chemical Limited, which is a South Korea based company, took over Hindustan Polymers and renamed it as LG Polymers India Private Limited, LGPI. LG Chemical considered India as an important market and in its global growth plan and identified Hindustan Polymers as a suitable company for entering the Indian market through a 100% takeover. As a result, the company, which is running at the same spot in RR Venkatapuram on the outskirts of Visakhapatnam for about 6 decades, has changed hands twice. The unit, which was far away from the city then in 1961, is now surrounded by dense human habitation. LG Polymers manufactures general purpose polystyrene, high impact polystyrene, expandable polystyrene and engineering plastic compounds. These are used as raw material for automobiles, electronic parts, packaging, cold storage, etc. LG Polymers Vizag unit is its sole production facility in India. LG Chemical has about 35 to 40% share in India's polystyrene business. LG Chemical has a very strong presence in styrenics business in South Korea and has plans to establish an equally strong presence in Indian market by current product range of polystyrene and expanded polystyrene. LG Polymers has reported a net worth of Rs 479 crore in 2018. Net revenue stood at Rs 1570 crore in 2018. In terms of sales, the parent company in LG Chemical was the 10th largest chemical company in the world in 2018. Okay, this brings us to the end of this video. Signing off from you is Subramaniam. Bye all, take care, stay safe and stay at home.